partnering institutions in the Philippines, but this partnership with Southern Taiwan universities and the EduConnect is one of the most important partnerships we have, because this is, of course, outside of the US, where we usually have relationships with the institutions here, and of course the Philippines, and therefore we are very glad that we are able to partner with the generous institutions and organizations in Southern Taiwan. For this morning, we will be introduced or oriented to the Memorandum of Understanding briefly that we signed in November between PAASE, EduConnect, and NKUST. And of course, the goal of this meeting is for us to talk about two of the main goals of or objectives of the MOU, and that is, of course, to establish and avail of the opportunities to take MicroMasters courses in Taiwan, especially for our friends in the industry, and of course to learn about opportunities in the master's and PhD programs at NKUST. And so we have a lineup of speakers this morning. Before we call on our distinguished speakers, I'd like to request Dr. Gisela Concepcion, our immediate past president of PAASE, to talk briefly about the background of this collaboration. Dr. Giselle.
Thank you. Good morning, President Mario Santo Domingo, and all our attendees today, our esteemed members of the PAASE, our professors and officials from NKUST, and from Philippine SUC, State Universities and Colleges and Higher Education Institutions. I have written you about the background of our very strong relationship with Southern Taiwan universities, but I'd like to acknowledge the important role of one whom I call our shepherd, and this is Professor Emin Wu. And he introduced us to all of the universities in Southern Taiwan, most notably NKUST, which is the largest in Kaohsiung. And it is a member of the EduConnect Southeast Asia Association, Kaohsiung, also led by Professor Wu. And then aims to integrate all the resources of the three noted universities that constitute NKUST, and to cultivate excellent technological professionals and lead the business and industry development, attain to the highest standards in teaching, research, and service, and make the university a modern, forward-looking institution in Taiwan and the world. I just read this from our MOU signed between PAASE and the NKUST as a member of the EduConnect Association last October. But let me tell you a bit about our trips to Kaohsiung, which were very inspiring. This was during the time of President Alfredo Pascual of UP, and I was Vice President for Academic Affairs. And the person who linked us with Professor Wu is former UP Open University Chancellor Grace Alfonso. Professor Wu was also a former Open University president. Anyway, I recall our visits to Kaohsiung, where he brought us not only to the universities, but to the city. And his idea was to make the university the center of the city. And that is exactly what it is in Kaohsiung. One day, hopefully, many of us will visit Kaohsiung, and we'll see how they are doing this very well where a city is the center of knowledge. Education is the center. The city is knowledge is the center of the city, and the university is the center of the city. So with that, I would like to hand over the floor to President Mario. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining.
Thank you very much, Dr. Giselle Concepcion, our immediate past president. So before we move on, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of several representatives from the university in the Philippines, like the Bataan Peninsula State University. We also have the Eastern Visayas State University, or EBSU. We also have the University of Rizal System. We have the Technological Institute of the Philippines. We have the PHCP. We have the PHCM. We also have the UP HSD. If I don't say the full name of your university, you can let us know during the open forum. But we would like to welcome everyone. And if I have not recognized anyone or any university, please let us know. We also have someone from Letran, Manila. Very good. We have also representative from the Jose Rizal University. We are really very glad that many universities and institutions are represented this morning. So without further ado, we would like to call on the Section Chief of the Office of International Affairs of NKUST, Dr. Y.J. Chen. Dr. Chen.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm very glad to join this meeting. So at the beginning, please let me do a short presentation, a very short introduction to my university.
Yes, so I need to make you a co-host. Mon, can you make Dr. Chen a co-host?
Yes, thank you, so that I can share my screen.
Yes. Okay. Let me make you a co-host. You are now a co-host, Dr. Chen.
Oh, thank you.
Mon, can you unpin Dr. Giselle?
Yes, could you see my screen now?
Yes, ma'am. We can see it now.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Hello, everyone. Again, I'm Yijin, or you can call me YJ. I'm a professor at our Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship Education, and I begin as a section chief at the Office of International Affairs starting this February 1st. And so now my presentation includes two parts. The first one will be an introduction to my university. And the second part, I will introduce our cooperation with universities in Philippines. Okay, my university locates in Kaohsiung. You can see that the city is more than 380 kilometers away from Taipei. And if you come here by airplane, it will take about 2 hours to arrive at Kaohsiung. We are not quite far away. Kaohsiung is a city down south Taiwan, and it's a big metropolitan. So on the left-hand side of the slide, you can see the city, and at the bottom, you can see the very famous night market here in Kaohsiung. When you come here, we will be glad to bring you there to for a sightseeing. Okay, so my university, National Kaohsiung University of Science and Technology, or we call it NKUST, is merged by 3 universities in the year 2018. So now you can see that the mottos of the three universities remain in our university at the moment. So you can see we have strong connection with the industries, and we emphasize innovation and entrepreneurship. And we also have very strong ocean technology. These are the three main focus of my university, NKUST. And our courses are IEET or AACSB accredited, and NKUST is also a most favored university by enterprise. At the moment, we have 9 colleges and 49 departments. You can see that's quite big. And we have more than 28,000 students, including 310 international students. On campus, so far we have 5 campuses. They're located in different areas in Kaohsiung City. And we have more than 2,300 faculty and staff members, more than 200,000 alumni, and we have more than 450 international partners. And now I will show you a very quick overview of our colleges. First of all is the College of Engineering. In this college, indeed in every college, we offer programs for bachelor degree, master degree, and doctoral degree. In College of Engineering, you can see departments such as chemical and materials engineering, civil engineering, and so on. And in addition to that, for departments related to electrical and electronic engineering, we have the College of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science. And on top of that, we also have the College of Maritime, and all technologies related to maritime are in this college. Also, we have the College of Hydrosphere Science, and you can see this is quite specific: marine environmental engineering, fisheries production and management, marine biotechnology, and so on. And we also have the College of Marine Commerce, and you can see that it has to do with marine affairs and business management, marine leisure management, supply chain management, shipping and transportation management, business computing. And indeed, we have also a College of Management, and you can see that we have the departments which are quite common in all College of Management, such as business administration, marketing and distribution management, international business, and so on. And in this college, we have also master program for international bachelor degree program, international master of business administration, and we have quite many international students there. And specifically for the new technologies, big data analysis, intelligent business, we have the Business Intelligence School. And we have also College of Foreign Languages. And we have Department of German, Department of Japanese, and Department of English. We also have the College of Humanities and Social Science. Well, indeed, for my university, NKUST, this is quite special because our focus is traditionally on engineering, marine technology, and business management. So you can see that in this college, we have Department of Human Resource Development and Department of Cultural and Creative Industries. So that is the first part about my university. And the second part, I will introduce our cooperation with universities in Philippines. And we have now cooperation agreements with 29 universities in Philippines. And you can see that we have also cooperation with universities in Europe, in Asia, Africa, North America, and Latin America. And here are all the universities in Philippines. We have cooperation relationship. So far from Philippines, we have 15 international students. We have 7 exchange students. We have also 8 volunteers abroad. And in last year, or 2 years ago, yes, right, 2 years ago, we also sent about more than 250 students to the Philippines for English camp. Okay, so, and for the cooperation part, students who come here, they are able to learn some Mandarin, and they can join our international industry, academia cooperation, joint research, and so on. So thank you. That is my introduction to the university.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chen. At NKUST, you have such a broad and impressive menu of programs, and I'm sure our friends from the Philippines will be excited to choose among your programs when it's the time to send their faculty or scholars to NKUST. Before we go to the next part of our program, I'd like to acknowledge other universities with us. We have the Limay Polytechnic College. We also have the University of Perpetual Help System Delta. If I haven't mentioned the name of your institution, you can send me a message through chat. So now we would like to welcome another speaker from NKUST, Professor Dong, who is the Dean of the College of Hydrospheric Science. Professor Dong. Oh, I would like to recognize the presence of Secretary Fortunato Boy de la Peña of the Philippine Department of Science and Technology. Would you like to say something, Sec Boy?
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. I'm actually on the road. I'm on my way to Ilocos for a 3-day project visit. And of course, I cannot miss this opportunity to welcome our partners from NKU National University. And of course, I also want to greet our university heads and representatives here from the Philippines, both from the public and the private sector. I personally can attest to the fact that studying in Taiwan is a very good experience, judging from the experience of my son who finished his master's degree at Yunlin, I've been to the Kaohsiung area. And of course, the universities in Taiwan, I don't know whether it is still the same number, 17 national universities are all very good, okay? I still remember the time, many years ago when we had a mathematics a joint symposium at the National Sun Yat-sen University. This was a project and of course the partner university in Taiwan. Actually, the symposium rotates after every 2 years, Taiwan and then Philippines. I don't know when the rotation stopped, but there must have been 10 rotations, and many of them were sponsored by the National Research Council of the Philippines, and that's where I saw, okay, particularly the campuses, uh, farther from Taipei. Very, very nice campuses like what I saw. And I'm sure that the NK University is also one of them. So we actually have been gaining also, if I may mention, I met the new Science and Technology Fellows. We created a new program at the Department of Science and Technology. We call them the Science and Technology Fellows. You know, some people would like to work in the Philippines. Many of our scientists and researchers, particularly the young ones. But there is very little opportunity terms of positions in the government from the multi. But we need fellows a program where they can be taken in, but not on a permanent employment arrangement. It's like a fellowship that they can enjoy for 5 years, and they will be assigned a specific task, whether research projects, whether setting up facilities, whether coming up or being engaged as technical people in the evaluation of projects. And so I met the first group of 25 2 days ago. And I was happy to note that out of the 25, 15 have PhDs, okay? Others had MDs, okay? And about 6 had master's degree. And of the PhDs, okay, that I mentioned, 15 of them, 11 were
You're breaking, Boy. Seems that we
obtained
lost
abroad,
you.
and
Okay.
a good number were obtained fields or area. This and yeah. Do you hear me?
It's breaking.
Nawala connectivity.
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear
Yeah.
me? Okay.
Yes.
So as I was saying, we are already benefiting from the S&T Fellows program because these young scientists and researchers, if not for that, would have stayed outside. Okay, most of them actually are coming from outside, and so maybe. Since a good number of them came from Taiwan, I can see this is really a good direction in terms of higher education, graduate education, particularly in science, technology, and engineering. So we welcome the continuing partnership with Edu Connect, and I'm very happy that now, other than the University of the Philippines, which started this, we now have many higher education institutions in the Philippines which are interested to participate in this program. So thank you to PAASE for starting this partnership. And this is really one concrete way of helping our country. And of course, there is also mutual benefit between the two partners.
Okay. Thank you very much. Boy, are you still there? It seems that we have lost Boy, but thank you very much, Secretary Boy de la Peña, DOST, for your guidance, and for sure we'll always be touching base with you about all these efforts, and I hope you can join us until our open forum. So for now, we would like to call on Dr. or Professor Dong of the Dean of the College of Hydrophospheric Science to present the programs of the college.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, PAASE, the President, Dr. Maria, and also thank you, Dr. Gisela. Yeah, I think it's all friend and all friend and the President, Professor, and the team from the Philippine Park University. Also, yeah. Today, I think I visited the Philippines many times, yeah, 2 or 3 years ago, yeah, for cooperation, yeah. So maybe we meet before, yeah, many times, but unfortunately, the COVID-19, so we have 2 years or more than 2 years now. But I think this year we can continue to working on this one. Okay, so let me introduce our culture hydrosphere, yeah, because our president Yang, yeah, told me that before that we have when we are in the NKMU Marine University, yeah, we have some relationship with Philippine University, yeah. So the culture hydrosphere right now after merge, yeah, our hydrosphere science also expand. Maybe not only cover the marine, also cover the different science of biology, fishery, or those kind. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let me. How to?
Just the chart here, next page here.
Next page.
Yeah.
But it's not work.
First.
Now what? Okay. No. Okay. This is the college has a field. Actually, we have the 5 departments and 1 PhD program cost together. Also have the 6 center. Yeah. 6 center and include, okay, and currently we have the faculty. This is a tenure faculty, including the professor to the assistant professor at 65, and they also support the PhD program. We call it aqua science, science and technology. So 5 department of professor belong to this PhD program. Yeah, they can, and our PhD program in aqua science technology includes the 5 departments. All 5 departments have the bachelor degree and the master degree, including fishery, production and management, seafood science, aquaculture, and marine biotechnology, okay, and environmental engineering, and marine science also. So this combined together to our program, okay? So right now, is some information about our performance of the culture sphere, number of the after merge, okay? In the 3 years, our not only the technology in the practice part, also we also include to how to improve our publication, okay, publication. So from the 2019, yeah, we have published the SCI, the paper is more than 100, but last year we have double the paper in the SCI journal, yeah, paper. So every faculty, yeah, its average is 3.58. It's about 3 times is our average of the whole university. Okay, totally. Okay. Also, the research grant from College of Hydrosphere. Yeah. This is in NT dollars. Okay, NT dollars. Okay. So we also got the total grant. Yeah, is around 142 million NT dollars to increase to the 2021 is about 235. Yeah. So average for the faculty for the last year is about 3.6 million NT dollars. It's about I think 100 maybe compared to the US dollar is 28. Yeah. So is the performance is around about average. Our average in the university is about 1 million per year. So our college of health field actually have the 3 times more than the average of our university, the total. Yeah. Okay. So then I will introduce because right now we try to have a promote our PhD program to the international the student to study. So how about our PhD program? We need to require 34 credit, include the 6th grade thesis. Then we have 2-year seminar. So we invite the speaker and also to talk. And we require the inductory practice for 3 credit. And then credit course is about 21. So you just need to take 7 course. So selected course. Then you can get the degree. Yeah. Okay. So I think before that all the international students worry about about English course that they can provide. So actually from the last year, the last 2 years, we try to provide many full English course. Yeah. So in the spring semester, we have opened 7 courses, private course. Okay. And also there are some professors from Vietnam and India and also from Philippines. Yeah, they and our faculty also. Yeah, they can provide English course, 7 course, and this is the 4th semester. Then the spring semester, we extend to the 29 credit, so totally the 11 course. Okay, so the course open will be increased with the how many students we get it. Yeah. So right now we have the extend 29. So the student don't need to worry about the English is the problem. Okay. So how about the student, the stipend? Yeah. Right now, our PhD student, for 4 years, maximum 4 years, you exempt for tuition fee and the credit cost. It means that you don't need to pay any fee. Also, university provide per month $20. 12,000, and the college has a field, the advisor provide 6,000 US. So totally every month you can get the 18,000 for your living in Taiwan. Actually, the Kaohsiung, the cost is low. For example, you living in a dormitory, every month you don't less than the 2,000. Yeah. So it means you have $16,000 for yourself. So you can save some money after you graduate, get degree and accept some money back to the Philippines. So that's very interesting. Okay. So and because we try to have the student right now from 2020 for the. This is only the PhD student. We have some students for the master, but I only show the PhD. So 2021, we have one Philippine student is from the UP Pilima. Okay. Then 2021, last year we have 2 students. One is the Paul, Frank Paul, is from the Iloilo University, and he also a lecturer. Okay. Then the other is from the he got from the Philippine UP Visaya. Okay, PhD. Right now he's the chairman of the aquaculture. From the South Philippines. I forget the university name. Maybe you can use. He just came in the last year, and we have many from the Vietnam student and all is the lecture, or the Indonesia, India. Okay, this year had last year the India. So totally, 2021 we have 16 the PhD student. 2022 we from the A, then 16. Then this year we expect to have more than 18. And the 2023 more than 18. So totally the PhD program, we should have the near to the 60 international students are from the mostly from South Asia area. So why we were interested here is that we hope that this year, after we have learned, we want to have more students from Philippines, because Philippines, the student before I have also the 5 exchange PhD students from UP Pilima. Yeah, they working very well. They stay for 1 year. Then everybody publish 1 or 2 SCI good journal paper, and also they have very good English. Yeah, very perfect. So if they can come here, actually from Manila, like UP to here, it's just 1 hour flight, direct flight to Kaohsiung. Yeah, so it's very easy. Okay, so if totally we have 60, I hope that after we will can possible, yeah, this year we maybe from the 6 or 10 Philippine students every year to join our PhD program or to emphasize. So then what is our right now the more near to the 26 students currently all enrolled PhD students got 100% full scholarship. Yeah, okay. Then ADG graduate period 3 years to 4 years, maximum to 4 years, 3 years. So our program last year graduate for PhD students, yeah, from Vietnam. They always teaching in the college. So also they got 3 years to get the degree, then go back to teaching in the university, also very run successful. That's why last year they have induced more than double the lecture to study the PhD program in our college. Okay, so to emphasize, because our President Yang said last 4 years we hope have 500 international PhD students will be supported by the university. Okay, so we have sent our application. Okay, with spring and fall. Before we just have 1 round. Then from last year we opened 2 rounds for application. Well, for students, you can early application and late application. Yeah. So this is why I try to improve the number of the students. Okay. So they have some APP, so you can get some information. Then we try to improve some information for the student. Okay. So okay. And so for the this year, we hopefully we set up the 30 our goal, but depend on the situation. So each field we expect to have 6 students to join. Okay, so that's why we write 18 more, because due to the COVID-19, sometimes the student cannot come in or not. Yeah, but actually we also got still got 60 or 18 students last year. Yeah, okay. And okay, I think I finished it. Though I would like to introduce the one the student. Yeah, it's the Paul. Yeah, Frank Paul. Yes. Yeah. He just come in last year. Yeah, last year, and he performance very good. He come here for I think less than 1 year, right? But he already published 2 papers. Yeah, 2 SCI the paper, and one is the very top journal. Yeah, I think his performance will be the standard. Yeah, the other is the news, the student, Professor Cherry, Cherry Dan, yeah, he's the chairman of the, yeah, in the, welcome, okay, I thank you, I just finished my brief introduction of culture high speed, okay.
Thank you very much, Professor Dong. So now we know more about what the College of Hydrosphere Science have in store for our potential students and then scholars from the Philippines. Now we would like to call on Professor Yu, the Dean of the College of Engineering, to talk about the programs of his college.
也招到。
Thank you, Dr.
Professor
Domingo.
Yu.
有艾琳有在上面，是官方面的。
Yes, thank you, Dr. Domingo, and good morning, all the fellow university attendee from Philippines. My name is Ji-Chen Yu. I'm from College of Engineering in National Kaohsiung University of Science and Technology. And I would like to give a brief introduction about our universities and also some of the international programs we have going on right now. I would like to share my screen, but I need the permission from the host.
Yes, Professor Yu, you're now a co-host. You can now share your screen.
Okay, here we go. Just a second. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, we can.
All right. Just a second. Let me change. I need to share on the screen. Just a second. Okay. Oh, again, I'm from College of Engineering, and they are. Oops. How comes I cannot? Okay, there we go. Actually, we are one of the, we are the biggest college in National Kaohsiung University. And we merged from two colleges, one in Jiangong campus and the other one in First campus in 2019. And so all of our programs are granted master and PhDs, and they are all passed EAC accreditations from IET. Right now, we have around 6,800 students and about 200 full-time faculties. And we have 9 academic departments, and ranging from the first is in the chemical and material, and the second one is the safety, health, and environmental engineering. And the next group is about civil engineering and construction engineering. And next is in the big mechanical area. One of them is mechanical engineering, mechatronics engineering, and also mold and die engineering. And we have industry engineering and management, and also industrial design. Other than these academic departments, we also have several very features, renowned research centers, which is our university levels. And we have 9 research centers in the university levels, and including building and information integration and modeling, and also equipment reliability and system safety. And the next 4 centers are more related to the manufacturing side, including forging and rolling, precision forging and forming, and also metal product development, and also the mold and die research and development. And the next 3 are related to the energy and environmental protections, and such as water resource conservation, and also emergency response of toxic substance. And other than this university level research center, we also have smaller but also very features college level research centers, and they are ranging from mechanical engineering, manufacturing, and also civil construction, etc. And as I mentioned, that every departments all provided or granted master and PhD degrees, and for all the departments. And for any details, I think you can check the brochures from our international office. And similar to pretty much similar to the hydro atmosphere colleges, and our master programs require 38 credits, and including 11 required credits such as thesis and special topic discussions. and they can elect 27 credits, about 9 courses, 9 elective courses for master programs, in order to fulfill the degree requirements. And for the doctoral programs, the total will be 32 credits, including 18 hours of courses load, which is about 6 graduate courses, and also the thesis and the special topic presentations. And each courses is about 3 credit hours. And we continue to encourage all the faculty to teach their courses in full English, and they are increasing right now, but for now we have about 38 courses per academic years. They are all lectures in full English, and they are continuing to grow, and they are ranging from all the departments. And we have about 1/3 of our international students in National Kaohsiung University of Science and Technologies. And it's about 115, and also because of the academic.
NKUST, huh?
I'm sorry?
Okay.
Okay, and because of the pandemic situation, the number is frozen, but we expect it to grow very quickly once the situation has been improved. And they are ranging from the students are coming from Vietnam and Indonesia. There are 2 major sources, and there are also some students from Malaysia, etc. And we are looking for a lot more students from Philippines, especially for the lectures in those universities who seek to pursue their doctorate degrees, and in our college, in NKUSTs. And we have many successful examples. Of myself, I have students from Indonesia, and they came here about 6 years ago, and he already got his PhD degree and go back to the Semarang State University and continue their professors. And that's about all. And so in addition to this student exchange, or those students or lecturers come to our universities for PhD degrees, we also have several student exchange and also co-host international student camps. And I think hopefully this kind of collaboration will be extended to the Philippine side, and we can have a very close relationship very soon. Thank you very much, and I will be open any question later on if you are interested in anything of I just mentioned. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Yu. As you've said, we will now open our questions and answers portion. And I'd like to call on Dr. Chen to help us facilitate the open forum. If you have questions, you can raise your hand and we will acknowledge you, or you can also write your questions or comments on the chat box. So while you're thinking of your questions, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of some of our PAASE members here in this meeting. We have Professor John Ryan Dizon from Bataan Polytechnic State University. We have Dr. Enrique Estrella. We also have Dr. Kevin Henry Villanueva from the University of the Philippines in the Visayas, and currently at the National Chung Ching University in Taichung, Taiwan. I believe we also have Dr. Nikli Tira from the University of Rizal System. So we are now opening the questions and answers portion. Please raise your hand if you have any questions. We have one raised hand, I believe. Okay, I guess I can start asking questions. Where could we find the application materials for the graduate programs? And are there scholarships that will be available in case I am interested, according to one of our questioners? Anyone can answer the the question.
That Ms. Wu or Professor Chen, Yijun, you may want to answer the questions, where to find the application information.
Yes, I will try to show you the web page because all the information is available on the web page of the Office of International Affairs. I'll try to send the link of the web page to our dialogue, to the message box. One moment, please.
Thank you, Dr. Chen. So she's now typing the link at the chat box. So feel free to copy the link. I can see one raised hand, but I couldn't. Okay, yes. While you are typing it, I'd like to call on Sec Boy de la Peña. He has a comment or a question, sir.
哦，这里有一个 degree student。
我已经审了。
哦，好。
可以跟大家讲一下。
Oh, we also have here Dr. Alvin Kulaba.
Okay, I'm sorry. Joy
Yes.
has already sent the link to the program and scholarship in the chat box.
Oh, thank you, Joy. So the link is on the chat box. We have a number of raised hands, Dr. Chen. So we have Secretary Boy de la Peña from the OST, sir. Sec Boy? You're frozen. Okay, while you're fixing your connection, let me call on Elaine Borazon, ma'am. Do you have a question?
Yeah, hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Elaine Borazon, and I used to teach at the University of the Philippines many years ago. And currently, I'm doing a PhD at the National Kaohsiung University of Science and Technology under the College of headed by Dr. Dong, Professor Dong. Yeah, so maybe if I may suggest, professors, to increase the number of students in NKUST, because the school provides scholarships, and I was invited to apply for their program under the fisheries department, and I'm getting a scholarship about 12,000 NT per month. And maybe a year ago, I was helping the school to recruit some students to come here, and I think the information, we need to increase the information dissemination, because like I was inviting my previous students who graduated already from undergraduate and masters, and many of them are not aware of the scholarships. And also if one of the bottleneck I encountered is like some students don't like to take a TOEFL. It's a requirement here in NKUST, but I think some universities also waive this requirement because if you can present a certificate of English as a medium of instruction from your university, some universities would waive that. But I think in NKUST, it's still a mandatory requirement. And the problem is some students don't like to take this because it's a bit expensive for them. And another suggestion is if we can conduct a university fair or whatever to increase the dissemination of information about the scholarships and other research positions. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Borazon. do we have any comments from NKUST? Mhm.
Okay, I think this is a good question, but at the moment, I cannot give an answer to this question, but I will bring it to the Office of International Affairs and have an internal discussion. And if there is any conclusion, I will let you know. Thank you.
Maybe I can, Thank you, Erin. I can, because yesterday I discussed with you about the English exam problem. I have talked with my President Yang, to maybe can solve some problem, because we check our application. We require the proof of the English, but not require score. But right now, international is required to get the exam, but exam doesn't matter the score, how much you got for the PhD. But I think the problem is the very part to pay the money for the exam. Maybe it's not good for the student. So I talked with the President, maybe in the future we can prove by maybe the College of Hydrosphere, after we interview with the student, and then if the college team say that is English, it can be proof of the English, then we don't need to take exam. That is a good way, because we have we will send a student to in the USA. They also require, if you don't have the SA English exam, then they just need to get the proof of the letter from the professor, the advisor, or the dean of the dean or the chairman. They said, oh, your English, after we interviewed, then they write related to proof. Then maybe we can use this way. I suggest our international office should go on this way, because we just require the certificate, the proof of English, not required to take the credit. So I talked with the professor, our President Yang, maybe we will discuss later to solve the problem, to answer to the Erin. I think sometimes we think it's easier, but for some students, even though from India, they also, we always in English, how come you need to require our English proof? Then to take exam to spend the money, the same problem. But I think we can solve the later, for this one. That's the answer. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Professor Dong. Sec Boy de la Peña. You're muted, sir.
My
Go ahead.
question has something to do. My question has something to do with the PhD by research programs. We have in the Philippines, under national agencies, research and development institutes, which carry out R&D, many R&D projects. And I was wondering whether it is possible for these research and development institutes, which are not actually degree granting, they do not belong to universities. If it can partner, for example, with a university like the National Kaohsiung University of Science Technology, for a partnership towards a PhD by research program. I have a second question, which is not related to the first. I was wondering, what is the advantage of putting the program on industrial design under the College of Engineering?
Okay, so Sec Boy has two questions. Anyone can respond to the first, I believe.
Well, I think the question is related to joint research. So maybe Dr. Yu or Dr. Dong may reply to this question.
Excuse me, I didn't quite get your first question. You mentioned that
the first question
because
is
your voice is on and off. Yes.
Yeah, the first question is if it's possible for a research and development institute here in the Philippines which is not connected to a university, to have a joint PhD by research program with Kaohsiung.
Okay. For the joint, do you mention that it's a dual degree program or what? You said that for a research institute in Philippines, they would like to have a joint program with
a PhD.
You're
breaking.
Wherein, for example,
connection was not good.
the National Kaohsiung University. Maybe Dr. Santo Domingo can restate it because
yes, so the question is whether it's possible for NKUST and another institution in the Philippines who may not be a university, do I get it right, Secboy? To have a joint program by research, you know,
a PhD
program, you know, by research, probably similar to some offerings in Europe, or many offerings in Europe. You know, it's by research, not by course requirements. So I guess it's one thing that may be considered by NKUST.
Okay, if this is a research program, there will be no problems. If it is a degree programs, and say if the researcher would like to come to our university to pursue a degree, there should be no problem at all. But if it is a joint degree programs, or then our partner has to be universities. And if it is I'm not quite sure that the requirements for that or the needs for that the research institutes. Say if the research institute would like to have a specialized program, and with NKUST, it is possible too. It depends on what kind of area, and if we can find a collaborative departments to talk about the details regarding which kind of program, which departments can accommodate this program, I think it is doable. So probably I need more details to give an answer.
Maybe we can discuss this separately.
Yes, and for your second question, you mentioned the Department of Industrial Design.
It's
under
engineering. In the Philippines, half of them are in engineering and half of them are in fine arts.
Yes, and say the industrial engineering, industrial design departments, which is actually it is it is a specialized program in mechatronic engineering, and later on they kind of separate out to become individual independent departments. Right now it's in the College of Engineering because they have a very close relationship, close collaborations with our engineering sides. And our industrial design department is not a very big department. They only have about 10 faculties, but we would like to specialize our programs to have a close relationship in engineering and also in the technology application. That's the reason why for now, the industrial design program is in College of Engineering. And in our university, we don't have a fine art college. So yes, that's part of the reason too.
Thank you, Professor Chen. Yes.
I also can provide some information for this question. For the first question, like I mentioned, the double degree. Actually, our college Pittsfield with the double degree with the University of Nagasaki in Japan for double degree. Can you hear?
We can have more.
But this one is more complicated because you need to take the course for both sides. So normally, if you want to go on a double degree, before we should have some research cooperation, also the professor to professor have a good relationship. After that, then we can do that. Then this is first one. So, but for the university part, maybe we need to apply some between the Taiwan and the Philippines have some our most program. They can provide some exchange student or the exchange grant, but it's not. I discussed before we have working with the UP Dilemma to exchange the 5 students to our university, but I don't know this apply to the other university because I checked with our the Paul, Frank Paul. He said the Philippine part also needed university have a research is something they're not limited, not open to the other university. Maybe the UP system is good for apply for this one. The other third thing is right now with some South Asia university, the university can provide each, for example, in the NKUS provide some fund, and also your university have the match fund together, so we can do some research together, but need discussing. I think this is just belong to the international office. If you can discuss more with our president, maybe 2 universities to set the fund, then to do. Right now, I know the Indonesia and Malaysia have such fund with Taiwan, the university. Each university set up some fund. For example, the some 1 million, 5 million NT dollars, and you also set up this one. That's up. So this money for the exchange, the student, and for research, also for the travel. But needed negotiate to university. This is the first one. Then second question is okay. That's this one. Okay. Second question already. Professor Jason is answered. Okay. Thank
Answered
you.
already. I just want to explain why I posed the first question. We have already instituted a partnership program between our Industrial Technology Development Institute, the equivalent of your ITRI. We have ITD in the Philippines, and the partnership is between the materials science research group of they do many researches which of course are funded by us, and we would like at the same time to develop people to earn degrees while doing their researches at the Industrial Technology Development Institute. And so what we did was to partner with a local university, Mapua University, because they have a degree program. Okay, so this one is a special one because it is not a residential program, meaning to say they do not go to school at the university. They just do the research with advisors coming from the Mapua University.
You're breaking, Sec Boy. I think we lost you again. So basically, I believe Sec Boy was explaining about the context of his
who are
question.
involved in the research.
Okay.
Anyway, I was explaining that we already have a sample of that between the Industrial Technology Development Institute and Mapua University, where all the research will be done at the Industrial Technology Development Institute of DOST. The advisors are coming from both sides, Mapua and ITDI, but it will be Mapua who will give the degree. And we are paying for tuition, and we are paying for the scholarships of those who are doing the research. We just want these researchers who are given scholarships at the institute, to do the research, to earn PhDs, but we cannot grant the degrees. So we had to partner with Mapua. And I was exploring whether we can do that with Kaohsiung in another area, in another field or area. But
So
that
thank you
can be
very much,
discussed.
Sekbo. So apparently, they don't have yet that PhD by research, and so it can be for further for a future discussion, right?
Yeah, it can be
that's right.
explored. Yeah,
It
because
can be explored. Yeah.
yeah, because that is what we need right now. So that's what I am bringing it up.
Thank you very much, Sekbo. We have a raised hand from Frank Paulo from NKUST. He has been raising his hand. Frank.
Good morning, sir. It was.
You have echo. Maybe you have two devices.
Yeah, can you hear me, sir? I'm from Paulo J. Albarico from Iloilo, and I took my PhD in aquatic science and technology here in NKUST. And I would like to answer some parts of the English problems with that Dr. Elaine raised. First is, it's really expensive to take TOEFL and IELTS because it's more than 11,000. But recently, I talked with Dr. Pete Salva, also with working with NKUST here, that we can arrange some of the English examinations with TOEIC. Some TOEIC courses, TOEIC exams in Makati is only around 2,000 plus. But if we arrange that, I'm not sure how Pete was able to arrange that with one TOEIC exam a company. They just paid around 700 pesos. So this can be arranged with close collaboration with NKUST. And one more thing, I know that there are a lot of Philippine universities and some presidents here that are attending this meeting. I would like to encourage everyone to enroll in NKUST, particularly with our PhD program with College of Hydrosphere, because we have great opportunities, big opportunities. We have culture of great collaborations with our professors, and we encourage our professors, not only encourage, but highly engage us in publishing in top quality journals. And we always discuss, and the university has close collaboration with industries, which is somehow a bit weak in the Philippines. So we can also learn a lot of techniques, how to collaborate and improve our industries through research collaborations and culture of publications with known industries, and some of the researches are really problem related. So for some universities in the Philippines, for example, in my case, I'm from NUNESCOS in Sagay City. Before I came here, we established a MOU with NKUST, but still the discussion is ongoing. And because of this memorandum of agreement, we can directly talk with our presidents and directly encourage some of the faculty members in my university to come here. But since some of the faculty members are hesitant to apply for scholarships in Taiwan, I think one of the strategy that we can make is to have a close talk with the colleges to make the programs more achievable and clear. Those are some of my suggestions. And for us, if you want to have a close collaborations with College of Hydrosphere, I can directly help you to establish the MOA with the NKUST. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Paulo. Do we have other questions or comments from our audience? You can also write your questions or comments on the chat box. This has been a very informative session. And as Paula said, we would like to encourage everyone to apply to NKUST, or encourage your faculty or students to apply for master's or PhD degrees, and there are available opportunities for support and scholarship. And if you have any questions, feel free to send us, the questions, or we can communicate with the university for you, or you can send your questions directly. Now, if we don't have any more questions, I'd like to thank everyone and would like to ask Dr. Chen for a final message for us. Dr. Chen?
Yes, thank you all for all your questions and replies. If you are interested in studying at NKUST or sending your students or colleagues to NKUST, you are much welcome to contact with us. And you have the link for Office of International Affairs in the chat box. So please keep with that link and contact with us. You can find all our contact information on the link. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chen, and thank you very much again, Professor Dong, Professor Yu.
Yeah, you touched on,
yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much,
Okay.
and yes, good morning again to everyone, and we hope to see you in some future sessions. Perhaps we can go back next year and assess, and hopefully we'll have more Filipino students at NKUST by next year. And PAASE is very much willing to support anyone who would be interested in pursuing their master's or PhD studies at NKUST or other universities in Southern Taiwan. Thank you very much and good morning.
Can we have a photo, group photo?
Yes, of course.
Yes, there are 4 frames. So first frame, please turn on your videos. Well, I will turn on mine as well. Okay, sorry. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining.
Oh, yeah.
First frame.
That's right.
Okay, second frame. Third frame. And then fourth frame. And the recording of this video will be posted on our PAASE website.
That's right. And Professor Dong, you're raising your hand.
Yeah.
Yes.
So finally, just one minute to say, because our college has feel stronger motivation to go on the PhD program, an international PhD program. So during maybe in the next 1 or 2 years, we will hiring 4 or 5 faculty from the international faculty to strong the program. Also include a student, to try to do. So right now it's a good opportunity if you have any field, biology, fishery, marine, environmental, even though the material science. I also working on some material, nano material process, those kind of research. So we welcome you to join our group. Right now, our group have many. My lab have right now have a postdoctor. A postdoctor. So it's a very strong group, including all the field. So I welcome you if you want to join. Also many facility. So after that, our program, and maybe we will be an individual international PhD program in the college of high school field in the coming future. So if the Philippine part of the lecturer can join, and we also can do some cooperation for the research in the future. If you got a degree or even though in the Philippine side, and the Taiwan side to cooperate together. I think we welcome all of you. Okay, thank you. Then also right now we have the 3, the Paul and the Cherry and Erin. They are right now the 3 that in here. So if you got some information, you can contact with them. I think they will be ready to help for you to know how the NKUST, the PhD program, international program. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Paul, Cherry, and Elaine. If you can send us your email addresses so that if anyone would like to ask questions about studying at NKUST, we can perhaps refer them to you. Thank you very much. I realize we also have participants from Mariano Marcos State University, also from, what is UPHSL? Is it UP Health Science? Okay.
It's a University of Perpetual Help. Yes.
System L, what is L? Because I know the D.
It's Laguna.
Oh, Laguna, University of Perpetual Health System Laguna.
Yes.
Later.
Okay, and we also have from UE, Dr. Zosimo Batad. I guess I've mentioned most. On UCV, we have UCV. Ano pong UCV? What's UCV?
Cagayan, University of Cagayan, Cali.
University of Cagayan.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And PHCP, Perpetual Health. Oh, PHCP SD. Oh yeah, University of Cagayan Valley, UCV. So
There's also Perpetual Help. Yes.
so thank you very much. This ends our session. It has been a very, very informative session. So we would like to thank everyone. We also have someone from UC. I don't know what UC is.
University of Cagayan, probably.
Oh, also, yeah, okay, yeah, thank you.
Cordillera.
Cordillera.
And PHCMR. Okay, thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Dr. Maria. And
Thank you. We'll keep in touch. Thank you, Joy.
Thank you
so much,
Bye.
Professor.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Professor Dong.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Dr. Chen, thank you very much. We hope to see you in
Thank you,
Kaohsiung.
sir. Thank you.
Bye.
Yes,
Yes.
Hope to see you soon.
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks, Giselle. Bye, Kokoy. Bye, Alvin.
Thank you, everyone, for joining.
Yes, sir. Mario.
Bye.
Philippine Association for Communication and Media Research. I'm not sure.
Oh, PHCM.
Maybe.
Yes, yeah. We have a really a very nice spread, of participants
Yes.
from all over, from the north to the south.
Yes.
Very impressive. Yeah. I hope we'll get information about applications. We would like to know like how we have influence. How we've been able to attract potential masters and PhD students. Because NKUST has a very good menu of programs. We would like our Filipino students, faculty, to be able to take advantage of your impressive menu of programs, and hope probably some of our researchers can also connect with your researchers, right? For collaborative projects, research projects. That will be really great. Right, Kokoy?
Yes, sir, Mario. Thank you for organizing this event. Yeah, thank you. Congratulations.
Of course. Yes. Thank you.
Okay,
I will
thank
still be
you.
here. So if anyone has a question, I'll stay for a while. Thank you. I will now close the Zoom session. Okay, bye-bye.